Uh, you can't blame me. I can do it. What's up, everybody? My name is Jackson Muncie, and this is my YouTube channel, Ace Film Reviews. And today's such a special day because we're talking about Dune 2, baby. I mean, I, to a certain extent, thought this movie would never get here, and I'm so happy to say it lives up to every expectation I set for it and far exceeds all of it. I mean, it's fantastic. It's once again directed by Denis Villeneuve and has an extended cast this time of Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Christopher Walken, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh. I mean, the list goes on, and everybody delivers such fantastic performances. And I was a little skeptical of that. I'll get into that later, but I was a little worried based off Christopher Walken being the Emperor and Austin Butler being Feyd-Rautha, just because, like, you know, Elvis being like a stone cold space alien killer. Like, I was a little worried, but the movie is fantastic, and I'm not really gonna follow my typical video format for this one because I want everybody to go in completely blind, and I don't want my dumbass to be the reason any of you like maybe have something a little predicted for this movie, because there's a lot of twists that I wasn't ready for. Granted, I haven't read all of the books. I'm kind of like taking it as the movies come out, but I don't want to spoil anything for y'all. So the analyze section, it's booted. It's not happening for this one. But if you really want to know something, leave a comment and I'll give a little bit of information. I might make a spoiler review once the movie has a wider release, just to let myself rant about this movie because I got a lot to say. But with that being said, I saw the movie at an early Regal, like 5-day early premiere in IMAX, and boy was it worth the wait. I was acting like a little baby when this movie got delayed, and I don't even care anymore. It was so fantastic. And just to get it out of the way, I've got a couple small critiques, nothing major. One of which is, like the first one, there are a couple like just a little cheesy lines in the script, but I think it's just things that have to be said that, like, to make the story progress how it wants to, and they come off a little weird, particularly from Timothée Chalamet. I just, you know, like the Call Me by Your Name and Little Women, and that was my picture of him. So now when he's going to this like conqueror god of a desert planet, it's just some things he comes off a little weird when he's getting all forceful with stuff. Like, one thing I always remember from the first movie is that, "You Bene Gesserit made me a freak!" And like, ever since then, I'm just like, this dude would love 2000s emo music. But that's beside the point. And then also, in my opinion, there's a couple of scenes, particularly like big climatic scenes, that got cut a little short. And I know beggars can't be choosers because the first movie didn't have a lot of action in it, so I should take what I get. But like, sometimes it's just like, oh, we're building, oh, we're now inside a meeting room. But on the way home with my friends, I brought that point up, and they all said that I was absolutely dumb for that because they had no problem with it. I was just trying to find something to critique about because I like to hate. But with that out of the way, I'll get on to what I enjoy, which is pretty much everything. But just to start with it, the acting, outside of what I said, with a couple of lines of weird dialogue, it's fantastic. I mean, everybody brings their absolute A game, and I could not be more happy with who they cast for everyone. I mean, like I said earlier, I was a little concerned about Austin Butler, just because they'll know, like, I didn't want him to come and be like, "Hey, I'm Feyd-Rautha," and I'm like, oh, that's literally Elvis trying to be an alien. But No, he brings my favorite performance of the movie. His introduction, huh, I want that injected into my bloodstream. I'm not going to shut up about that. And everybody across the board, fantastic. They also took a different direction with Benicio del Toro in this movie, which I kind of liked. I could see people having an issue with it, but I loved it, to be quite frank. Also, moving on, the score in this movie, if you thought the Dune 1 score was good, this movie sends bone-tingling chills down my body like every 29 seconds. And I'm just like, well, I'm going to be listening to this for the rest of my life, and I'm never going to get tired of it. And also, likewise with the chills thing, the visuals in this movie are absolutely insane. Now, I try to study up on my filmmaking stuff and know how to do certain things, but when I tell you I have absolutely no clue in the entire world how they made this movie look so realistic and look so fantastic in every shot is mind-boggling. They knew what they were doing, and I don't know what to say. I'm speechless about almost everything in this movie. And I'll wrap it up with, there are quite a few twists in this movie, and I thought they were all executed perfectly. The pacing in this movie, it's so great. It keeps you on your toes all the time. You're glued to the screen, and overall, it's a must-watch. I highly recommend seeing this in IMAX just for the increase in screen size and picture quality. I mean, see this in the best format you can. Go support it in theaters, please. Don't wait for it to come to streaming. It's not the same. You need to go see this in the theater. And with that being said, my final score, if you couldn't tell, I mean, it's not that hard. It's 10 out of 10, A+. Shai Hulud, what do they do in the movie? They go, yeah, like, I don't know what to say. This movie's fantastic. Please go see it Thursday night. Be there in line. Get your Dune cup, whatever. Support it. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you found anything I said interesting or think I'm an idiot, please comment and we can talk about it. And subscribe if you like the video. Thank y'all for watching. Stay excellent and party on, dudes. I'll see y'all next time.